In Alabama at that time wasn't nothing free but a white man and a black woman. The white boss men, they wanted sexual favors.
I said, I'm gonna sit in this seat right now. Don't you dare move me. I said, if you move me, I'm gonna punch you in the eye.
All my life I've followed rules, and when they call you a nigger boy, that hurts. You do want to fight.
During World War II, my mother, Ethel Rebecca Jones, sat for hours on her suitcase riding a train from Norfolk, Virginia to Washington, D.C. She was 18 years old and eager to start her first job as a clerk typist in the U.S. Patent Office. Thousands of black women like Mom left home for job opportunities in factories, in the military, and in government offices. Their jobs were never easy, their workplaces were often dirty and sometimes even dangerous. Jim Crow dogged them at home and abroad. But in the end, my mother and these other warriors triumphed. They changed their own lives, they changed the lives of their families, and they changed the nation. Invisible Warriors is their story.
I was among the 1,000 Negro women going overseas.
We as women, we had to keep the home front up, because the many of us did the jobs that they said only the men had done.
So when we got there, he looked at us, and we were all maybe 100 pounds apiece. He decided that we could be riveters.
I was hired by the General Accounting Office as a clerk typist. That was my first job. I was proud to get that job.
I went to sheet metal school for about 6 to 8 weeks. After graduation from there, I went to the Navy Yard and worked in Dry Dock 5 on a flat top USS Valley Forge. Getting that first paycheck with an account number or clock number and my name on it, and opening a bank account. Boy, you really feel like you're rich, that you own houses and land. You felt like you were doing something to help your country. Washington was deeply segregated. It was so segregated that you had the feeling that you were in a foreign country.
If we went downtown, we couldn't eat at the restaurants with everybody else. We had to stand aside in a lunch counter to be served.
GAO had a typing pool, a big room that was divided. They had blacks on one side and whites on the other.
When I sat down, the rest of the black women that came up with me, they sat down. Nobody was working.
When time came for promotion, the whites were given a grade 3 promotion. They did not promote the blacks.
There was a hard time getting women in the services. And then when women were accepted, then to have women of color was another whole task. We were going to register for the SPARS, which is the Coast Guard. And I was hurt that day because I was not accepted. Monica was, and I was told in front of my face that we cannot accept you because you're black.
I went to apply for a job at a lady's home, and I went to her back door. And she asked me, why did you come to the back door? And I told her, well, everywhere else that I'd been in Jersey, you had to go in the back door. She said, not here, you come in the front door. And that was in West Oak Lane. Jewish lady, her name was Hutkin. World War II let you see how things could really change.
Eastern Aircraft at that time was completely integrated, and was the first time I really had ever sat down to eat in a completely integrated institution in my life.
We can do it. In fact, we've done it.
Invisible Warriors is a vital piece of American history that needs to be saved and cherished. These warriors are our mothers, grandmothers, and great-grandmothers. They deserve our respect and recognition for jobs well done. They, too, are members of the greatest generation. Your generous contributions will allow broadcast audiences and students across our great nation to enjoy their stories. Thanks for watching.